the glamour, the paternity suits. But there's more to movies and TV shows than the casting couch, 3-hour lunches, and prenuptial agreements. After all, these movies and TV shows don't make themselves. It takes writers, directors, actors, cameramen, and editors to craft the stories that make Mr. and Mrs. America laugh, cry, and spit up their popcorn. It also takes visual rhetoric. What's visual rhetoric, you say? Why, it's the choices that all those folks make to get us to like or dislike characters. Say, who's this fellow? Uh-oh, it looks like one filmmaker is having trouble with his visual rhetoric. His protagonist is a criminal, and he needs the audience to root for the guy. Don't fret, fellow. Like the Red Cross and Viagra, we're here to help. I'll bet there are plenty of swell ways you can make the audience eat up your bad guy at first glance. But you'll have to work very hard to make this fly. After all, your so-called hero is no ordinary hero. He or she robs, schemes, maybe even kills. Avert your eyes, girls! Here's a simple one. Cast some of those gorgeous Hollywood stars to play your bad guy. Why, looky here. Isn't that a delicious selection of man meat? Say cheese, boys! And don't get me started on these ladies, or the little woman will have me sleeping in the garage again. But you can't always cast the beautiful people. Here's Charles Bronson. He's got a face like a well-done hamburger from 1952. No problem. You just dress him nicely, surround him with even uglier actors, and voila! As Einstein said, it's all relative. And it's all in the presentation. If you want crowds to stand up and cheer for bad guys, you have to shoot them like royalty. So whip out your most flattering lighting and camera angles, lay in your dolly tracks, and get ready for slow motion. Shots like this will get an audience to think twice about these shady characters. So remember, if you treat bad guys like they're special, audiences will think they're special. But look at this guy. Clint Eastwood is no leftover hamburger, but I wouldn't want him advertising my underwear. And these clothes don't exactly scream style. So you have to make your bad guy good at what he does. Really good. Look out, uncool extras. And Clint's not the only one showing off his expertise. But skill without style is no fun. Charisma and a finely honed wit can also put an audience on an unlikely hero's side. They'll give your character a rebellious side that might turn people off in real life, but which they eat up in a movie or TV show.
This is a tasty burger.
If I know what kind of guy you were, I never would have agreed to work with you.
Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy? Or are you gonna bite?
That's telling them.
I hope you were the groom. Ted Nugent called. He wants his shirt back.
That sense of humor shows that your bad guy is no Norman Bates. Be sure to also show that these characters can play nice with others. They're not always bad. And if they're cool and not always bad, people will start forgiving them when they are bad. Take this notorious duo.
Well, I'm Miss Bonnie Parker, and this here's Mr. Clyde Barrow. We rob banks.
If you sweeten the pot, we'll even empathize with America's Most Wanted.
I don't have no mama. No family either.
Hey, I'm your family. I love you.
That's right, they're a family. We care. Good thing this guy has no family. We don't care about him. And that's the kicker, fella. If you use your visual rhetoric to make your bad guy look cool, competent, and sympathetic, while making their adversaries look awful, you'll be able to twist your audience's moral compass like a pretzel. They'll cheer for things that would make them lose their lunch in real life. Remember, the idea is to avoid the visual rhetoric used for bad guys that you want people to hate. So, no twirlable mustaches, strokeable cats, hideous scars, or hefty heavies allowed. I think sleepless nights are a thing of the past for you, mister. Visual rhetoric is just part of our brave new world. It's keeping America strong, working hard so you can manipulate audiences' perception and manufacture consent. For a good cause!